Romans 12:21 says, do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. Forgiveness doesn't deny the horror. It declares that evil will not have the final word. And it hands the gavel to God, saying, Lord, vengeance is yours. Heal me and handle me. But what is forgiveness? Forgiveness is not weakness. Forgiveness is not saying it didn't or doesn't matter. Forgiveness is not pretending that the pain didn't happen. No. Forgiveness is stronger than that. It is one of the hardest things that God has ever asked us to do. And yet it is one of the most freeing things that God has asked us to do. In the original Greek, the word used for forgiveness, aphesis, literally means to release, to let go, to cancel a debt. That means forgiveness is a decision, not a feeling. It's a decision to release someone from the punishment you feel they deserve and hand that burden over to God. Forgiveness doesn't mean justice won't happen. It means you're no longer the one carrying the sword. Let's be clear. Forgiveness is not trust. Trust must be rebuilt. So because you forgive someone does not mean you're obligated to trust them. Yeah, I forgive you, but I don't trust you. Forgiveness is not trust. Forgiveness is not reconciliation. Because reconciliation literally requires at least two people to be involved. Yes, I forgive you, but I'm not prepared to reconcile a relationship with you. Forgiveness is not forgetting. It is remembering without revenge and using your hurt as a lesson in understanding God's purpose in your life through this most difficult but freeing characteristic or task. Forgiveness says, I will no longer let what you did to me define what God is doing in me. It doesn't mean you go back to the abuser. It doesn't mean you let the liar keep on lying in your circle. It doesn't mean you ignore wisdom or boundaries. It doesn't mean that you don't demonstrate discernment when it is absolutely necessary. But it means you no longer give them the power to poison your peace. Forgiveness is not about making them free. It's about making you free. Forgiveness is not just something we give. It is something we need. It is not just something we want from God. It is something God requires us to extend to others. Let's go to the Lord's Prayer. Matthew chapter 6 verse 12 says, and forgive us our debts as we have also forgiven our debtors. Jesus teaches us to pray with the full understanding that God's forgiveness of us is directly connected to how we forgive others.